My name's Colin Symes and I'm the leader of Ignite Scotland, and I'd like to invite you to come and join us for this next year of Ignite, which will be starting in Linlithgow on September the 20th and in Edinburgh on September the 21st. Ignite is a year-long course of discipleship and leadership training which is built on three pillars. First of all, the first term covers who is God, in the second term we look at who am I, and in the third term we look at what has God called me to. It's a voyage of discovery together, it's a journey of encounter with God. It implicates us in teaching, but also in hearing from God from one another, in worship, in ministry. It's an experience in itself. It's not just about accumulating a lot of head knowledge, it's actually about getting hold of God with our heart. Here's a few testimonies of experience from the people who've been part of Ignite in Scotland this year.
Probably the biggest thing has been meeting God every Wednesday for an extended period of time, out with the normal confines of church, really looking at designated teaching, and that's really been a real highlight.
I think one of the highlights for me really was the day out to Holy Island. That whole day, the whole experience of going to Holy Island, the time we spent at St Cuthbert's, the time we spent on our own wandering around the island and meeting up with the Newcastle people as well.
I think one of the major highlights was going over Genesis, in that we talked about what's humanity's purpose, what's our purpose on earth, why did God create us, and I think just understanding actually the joyous and wonderful purpose that God has for us was my number one highlight.
My highlights have been the teaching and just meeting some really inspiring people. We've had Carl Wills, strongly prophetic guy, Alan Cox came and did some teaching on healing. So I think just meeting really inspiring people outside of the church, maybe the church that you're in, that you wouldn't get a chance to meet otherwise. And there's been some brilliant teaching by the local people as well. Colin, Rupert, Naomi, some brilliant teaching.
Well, for me it has been like dating God for a year, and it has been like having a special time every Wednesday to come, put everything else down and just get to know Him, and it's been awesome.
It's been hugely significant because I've been through a really rough time and I've been quite ill in the previous year or two, and I wasn't even sure I could commit, or if I committed whether I would get here and manage to last the night and keep that going for weeks on end. And actually I've had energy, I've had it's been increasingly good as time's gone along. My health's improved. I'm kind of surprised really, shouldn't be.
If you've never, especially if you've never done anything like Ignite, it's an amazing course. You'll hear lots of really good foundational teaching, obviously about the Christian faith, church life, gifts of the Spirit. It's amazing. If you've never done a course like it, you should definitely do it.
There you are. Just a flavour of what's been going on here in Edinburgh this last year, and hopefully that's given you a taste of getting involved with us in the year to come. If you'd like to know more, please contact the Ignite office and they will give you an application form and more information about the course, which, as I say, starts in Linlithgow on September the 20th and in Edinburgh on September the 21st. Hope to see you with us on Ignite.